The Leverhulme Prize was for me a great gift because what it allowed me was time to think. And this is not the predominant structure of funding in the United Kingdom, nor in the United States, nor there are some other examples of prizes that can function in this way. But simply clearing your desk, and it can take almost 6 months for your mind to completely clear of all the kind of quotidian troubles that an academic has, from teaching to administration, grading, dealing with obstreperous and troublesome colleagues. Once the prize allows you to clear your mind, it then kickstarts a process of developing new projects and new ideas. So much of what I've been able to develop since that time was really a product of having the prize and using the prize as a kind of shield against other things that might distract me in an unproductive way.
Well, Leverhulme was, they have always been very, very supportive of my research, and I am very grateful for that, especially because, I mean, they were the first to fund this topologically active polymer research back in 2017 with an early career fellowship. And I remember when I applied for that funding, I remember clearly that people will tell me, oh, Leverhulme really likes crazy research and blue sky research. And so I think I went pretty crazy with that project, and I'm quite grateful to Leverhulme that they believed in the craziness of that project. And now, more recently with the Philip Leverhulme Award, I thought, oh, this is also sounds quite crazy, so Leverhulme might like this. So indeed, they seem to like also this research. So I'm really grateful for Leverhulme for believing in blue sky and sometimes very risky and yeah, ambitious research.
The Leverhulme Trust was so kind to give me a major grant that allowed me to employ a few postdocs. So together with these postdocs, we have been doing a lot of research on the politics of climate vulnerability. It's been wonderful. It's been a great experience. I'm very thankful for the opportunity, which really I think comes once, or maybe only a couple of times in one's career. We just completed field work in Brazil, and we're going to go to Indonesia at the end of the summer. And it's been great to see how flexible the trust has been in terms of the scope of my research, and how much the trust has wanted to unconditionally champion the type of ideas that I have.
So I will be forever grateful to the Leverhulme Prize Foundation for giving me this opportunity. It was an absolutely wonderful couple of years. It was wonderful in giving me the opportunity to work in detail on the idea of nostalgia, in which I have particular interest in the Middle Ages. But more than that, I think it was the gift of thinking space. It's not linked to a huge amount of pressure to produce very particular outputs. What it really encourages is the space to take a step back and reflect and think really carefully rather than just rushing things through. And in the end, that produces better outputs, I think, and better publications and more interesting research. And I think that's really the strength of the Leverhulme Prize, that it enables this kind of reflectiveness, this space. And thirdly, it just gave me an enormous boost to my confidence. And we were talking about gender in higher education and ensuring equal opportunities, and thinking through ways to give people a boost to their self-confidence, particularly people who might otherwise be feeling a bit of imposter syndrome. It was a really, really wonderful thing.
So the Philip Leverhulme Prize came at a really important point in my career. So first of all, it was a wonderful piece of recognition, and really helped me to feel more confident in myself and more confident in what I was doing. So that I found incredibly positive at that relatively early stage in my career. But also the money that it provided was very flexible. So it allowed me to do things that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do.